So I made this video earlier and I completely messed up. So I'm going to go ahead and say, first off, I was incorrect. So let me go ahead and explain. Um, Jamarr Chase, there was a quote here from Jamarr Chase. I thought this was from CJ Stroud. It was actually from Jamarr Chase, where Jamarr Chase said after he caught a touchdown from CJ Stroud, he said, CJ, I know you want to come play with me, brother. Come on. I thought this was from CJ Stroud, not from Jamarr Chase, because why would Jamarr Chase say that? That doesn't really make any sense, because his quarterback is Joe Burrow, so why even say, you want to come play with me? So anyway, though, Jamarr Chase had to clarify his comments, right? He had to go ahead and say, listen, that's not what I meant. Here's what he had to say in his follow-up tweet about the situation. He said, LOL, I'm not leaving my dog Joe. That easy. Y'all relax. Which, again, is a really weird circumstance. And no, I don't believe in any way Jamarr Chase is leaving us or he's going anywhere. He's going to figure out this contract extension this offseason and we'll figure out what goes on there and then we'll kind of move on from there. But it's just a weird quote. And at first when I saw this, I thought this was like fake. And like this was just like, that one of those fake news crap where they post something and it's not actually true. But no, him responding to it actually just kind of shows the truth to it. Now, this is a touchdown pass that actually sparked this whole thing. And of course, this touchdown pass is where Jamarr Chase grabs the camera like Chad Johnson and moves it around. So this is the touchdown pass that happens. Again, keep in mind, it's the Pro Bowl. No one's trying that hard. It's flag football. It's also only, I think, a 30-yard field one way and a 30-yard field the other way. So it's a 60-yard field total. Which, again, is so weird to me. Anyway, though, so CJ Stroud gets pressured. Somebody comes off the edge here. And it ends up being he's under pressure. He's looking for the back corner of the end zone. Right here, the red guy. That's Chase. So Stroud throws the left-hand corner of the end zone. And he catches the ball. And just like that, scores a touchdown. And to be honest, could Joe Burrow do this exact same thing? Yes. Could Joe Burrow throw that exact same pass? Absolutely. There's no, big difference between Joe here and CJ Stroud. I mean, Joe would have hit it right on the money. Chase would have caught it no matter what. It doesn't really change anything it's CJ Stroud over it being Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow was in the Pro Bowl, he'd be throwing the exact same passes. Now, I'm not trying to take anything away from CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's an amazing quarterback. I think right now, even as a rookie, he's a top 10 quarterback. And I think over time, he'll become a top 5 eventually. And I think he will take Houston to a Super Bowl or two down the line, maybe in the next 10 to 15 years. But at the same time, this is kind of a nothing burger then, right? Because this is just Chase saying something to say something, and that's pretty much that. And obviously, it sparked up a lot of interest in the NFL world, and it actually confused the heck out of me as well. Because again, like I said in my video earlier, I messed up, and I really thought this was CJ saying it. I thought it was saying like CJ, and then mean like CJ Stroud said, I know you want to come play with me, brother. Come on. But nah, this was straight up from Jamarr Chase to CJ Stroud, which is still really weird. I think, honestly, how I look at it is like this, right? This comes down to, in the moment, you're excited, you're happy, you just played a Pro Bowl together, things are, going correctly, you're about to get a contract extension worked out, you're just talking to talk. And I think that's all this really is. And obviously, when you take anything out of the context of a situation, it's going to sound different than it is. And to Chase, as he says right here, there's really no better situation right now for Jamarr Chase than to go ahead and be with Joe Burrow, right? Because especially for his career, you have easily a top 2 quarterback. I think the best quarterback in the league. I think Patrick's number 2. You have the best quarterback in the league throwing you the football. While CJ Stroud might eventually become top 5, and again, like I said, right now he is top 10, you're not going to get better than Joe Burrow. You're not going to Stroud is not going better than Joe Burrow, right? That's just not how that works. So as long as Joe can stay healthy and we build a correct offensive line around him, he is the best quarterback in the league. So I just find it kind of funny. Also, obviously, you know, Joe and Chase played together at LSU. So there's that connection too. And Chase had to settle this because there was a lot of talk about this. And when I mean a lot of talk, I mean a lot of talk. Like when I went on Twitter this morning, this is all that was posted. And that's why, again, like I said, I was like very surprised that this was Chase saying this to CJ Stroud, not the other way around. Like, I fully could understand why the other way around would be said, where Stroud would be saying it to Chase, but for the other side, I'm like, okay, so this is just talk, I guess. That's all I can really take away from all this. But tell me down below your thoughts, opinions, guys. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.